Well, first of all, I named Lincolns and Chevys because I wanted to basically capture something that everybody from my background could relate to. When you growing up in the hood and you don't get the new whips, you don't get the Mercedes Benz. Those are things that drug dealers get, and those people that had those cars, they was the real rock stars. But the most common vehicle that you'll see in the hood, period, are the Lincolns, old school Lincolns, like maybe the 88s, or you know, the old Chevy Novas. They was the reliables, you know. And I could just remember me riding out with the homies and we listening to all our favorite rap albums, Styles P, Jadakiss, all of them, you know what I mean? And just getting high. That's all we did. It was just ride around and get high. I named it Lincolns and Chevys as an ode to that feeling that you get when you was riding around with your homies and getting high. That's it. The project as a whole, as a matter of fact, it's a parody of sorts, or also an ode to my life coming up in the hood, and the wrestle between good and evil, the pull. Like, it could have went either way for me. It could have went, you know, I could have been a knucklehead that you heard about on the news, or I could have been on the news for something important, like changing my community or whatever like that. I had the tools to go either way. I mean, both of the tools were at my disposal. You know, on one hand, I was raised in a Christian household, but on the other hand, it was smack dab in the middle of the hood. You know what I mean? So it's like that Jay-Z line, Jesus can't save you, life starts when the church in. You know what I mean? I hate when he say that line, but it was reality. And it's reality to most folks that actually are in that situation. You know, you could go to church Monday night, Wednesday night, Friday night, and Sunday morning, but when them streets is calling you, you know, you going to school Monday through Friday, and then when you out of school and you hanging with your friends and all of that, that's all streets. You know what I mean? These are the same people I played football, basketball, the whole nine with. And I grew up with these cats. And so what they was getting into, I was most likely getting into. No matter how many times I got whoopings, no matter how many times anything happened, I was in the mix, you know. It never stopped me. I couldn't get beat hard enough, you know what I mean, to stop me from getting into trouble, from hanging with the homies. And so this was an ode to that, but just a particular account of the struggle in one singular day. The whole project takes place in one singular day. Just like the movie Friday, it takes place in one singular day, and then by the time the whole movie ends, you be like, oh, that was all on Friday. This whole project takes place in one singular day, and I like to call our character the good fella, the everyman, you know what I mean? And what the role is, like, you can insert yourself in a role, because even though you might be from a different background than I'm from, you've gotten situations that can come that you can relate to, or you going out and having fun with the friends and being attracted to girls that you probably shouldn't be attracted to, or, you know, getting into something that you probably shouldn't get into, and you was on the quest to do something with your life, but you had a homie that wasn't on the quest to do something with their life. They was content with where their life was at. Anybody can relate. So I want the listener to be able to insert themselves as the everyman, the good fella, through a parody of my story, you know. And the hope was that when you listen to it, you'll choose wisely.
So it's all about kind of like that bridge of decision.
Yeah, it's definitely a fork in the road, and on the highway of life, every man comes to a fork in the road. Every man, I don't care what background you're from, every man comes to a fork in the road on the highway of life.
To get out, hand on my mouth, stopping everything I spit out. Slave to my waves like the movie. Get out. I refuse to be the coon they see. The view with me is skewed. You're not fooling me with spoon and teeth. Truthfully, the you for me, a rebel when it's rude. Why you tripping? Cause it's cool to me. So take a picture with that view with me. Looking at me sideways, snap. Now pocket that and stop your crap by making me to blame. I saw your finger when you cocked it back. See what I'm talking about? I do this to myself. Prisoner of my mind, victim of they